Hi guys, today I want to talk about remembering your sacred divinity. So this phrase came through to me when I was meditating the other day. I was like, what do I need to know? What do I need to remember? And it was remember your sacred divinity. And when I was in the 3D, I don't think that's something I could have felt or known to be true. I think once you start to live with an open heart and you kind of participate in sharing this unconditional love, this real heart-based frequency, you are embodying your sacred divinity and you're emitting this frequency out into the world that aligns with the divine. When you recognize yourself as a divine creational being, creating your reality, here to be in service, not judging anything, when you can have moments of not having an agenda, of just being the witness in those moments. So when I went through my dark night of the soul, this is when I started to connect with that divine spark inside of me. I well, actually, first of all, I would recognize it outside of myself in the world, in these beautiful moments of, seeing um, the sun breaking through the clouds in a certain way that really cracked me open and made my heart burst. Um, and it was that feeling um, inside. So, like, once going through the dark night of the soul, for anyone who's been through it, it is a deeply purifying stripping away of everything false and old identities, roles you played. And once all of that has been stripped away, there is still something left that can't be taken away. There is this awareness, just observing the emotion, observing the thoughts. There is just this awareness, this part of you that is witnessing without any judgment. And then when you start to think, who is that? What is this? This stillness and this peace that exists within me that doesn't need to do anything. It can just be, when there is another part of me that is suffering or whatever it is. So it's releasing the feeling of separation and remembering the witnessing self within you is the divine looking through. You are that. You are that sacred divinity. When you connect to your true self, when there is no ego or character, when you step off that stage, no longer playing a role, and you just are, without needing to fulfill a role, you can recognize that divinity within you that's kind of been obscured by society, the distractions and the conditioning. Does this make sense? I think it makes sense. So I'm going to bring through a silent transmission for us to release the feeling of separation and just connect with that inner peace, the stillness, the silence, for you to be able to recognize that sacred divinity within. So I invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, breathe into your heart space, And just witness your breath. Just become the witness self. Become the awareness. Okay, and just take a nice, gentle, deep breath. Breathing yourself back into your body, into this moment. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. I hope you got what you needed from that one. Feel free to share anything you felt or experienced in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.